He's got a blue face. He is blue double D double die. Okay. Naked. Guard before us now is the last boss before we hit the king. In the words of the immortal Maximilian from YouTube, let's go! And he has a pretty cool intro as well, so I'm going to let it play. Still there, Sean. You got a bit quiet.
Yes.
I was going to say, mate, you just went a bit quiet. Here we are. It's hammer time. Or should I say it's bell time? Because we now face Velstalt, the Royal Aegis. Or Aegis, depending on what you prefer to say. His weapon, or Aegis, whatever. His weapon of choice is a gigantic hammer in shape of a bell. And the story behind Velstalt is that he is the king's most loyal guard. But ever since the king turned hollow, he started turning away from his original holy beliefs, and he started becoming a believer of the dark, tuning himself to the dark powers around him. And the ability he's just used now is when he goes into a stance and rings his bell. Now his defense is increased by an insane amount. So now I'm doing heavily reduced damage to him. And his damage output, if I'm not mistaken, is actually increased, causing me to die. So, Velstalt!
Is that number 54?
That is 54.
Went from 49 to 54.
It's a shame Callam hasn't been here.
No, we'd be like, you know, to the bridge.
Yeah. Totally.
We'd have taken it to the bridge.
Just more support from Thompson, that's all I need, my friend. Okay, pepper your Angus, it's Velstalt round 2, let's go. And again, I have to say, great music for a boss fight. Really dig the boss music for this fight. Now, I'm sorry if I'm going to be quiet in this fight, but I just need to... I know his moves, but I need to map out what I'm going to be dodging when. Because when he... Yep, here we go. Now he's going to go into his stance of I'm getting stronger. But at least now he's on the halfway point. I can get a little bit more damage in on him. But now I will deal reduced damage, and he is going to be a beast with new moves, and he's going to ring the bells of Notre Dame. Literally, that's what he does now. Because now he'll shoot dark energy at you with his bells. And the great thing is, if you have this weapon, because you can get it after beating him, you will be able to do that. You will be able to summon dark orbs for free just by using the R2 strong attack button when dual handing this weapon, which is pretty friggin' nice. That's why I like that stuff a little bit more, because his armor weapon set is pretty friggin' great. Hella heavy. Insanely heavy. But super great. Could have called it super hot. Oh, didn't even double well. Oh, this is... not as tough as I remember, it's still pretty tough. Just like many bosses in the game, you can just pretty much cheese it by staying close to him and just swinging once. You can regain your stamina, roll away, swing once. And there you go! Praise for naked! We beat Velstalt!
Yay!
Or Velstad, I do believe it's actually pronounced, but I always call it Velstalt. Because I always believe that second L is silent. Well, this is like Vestalt, not Velstat. And on that note, ladies and gents, you know what time it is, because we haven't done it yet, because I forgot to do it last time against the Demon of Song. Are you ready to dance? I know I am. Chandler's dance. Winning. It's time for some entertaining moments.
Sounds interesting.
Produce the symbol of the king. Now with these doors, what you have to do, you put on the king's ring. You see that the door is opening. Once you see the door opening, you can switch back to any other ring that you have on. And the door opens. And yep, Volcano, you're correct. We're off to fight the Throne Duo. AKA the Throne Watcher and the Throne Defender. Two relatively tough bosses, but what makes the boss fight even harder is that you have to kill them both at the same time, or else one recovers the other back to full health.
So it's like the opposite of Ornstein and Smoke.
Pretty much the opposite of Ornstein and Smoke, where instead of you kill one and the other one gets stronger, it's more like you kill one and the other one heals them up. So you have to kind of micromanage your damage output between both. And it's known as the Throne of Want, as in you want it. I need it! No, you want it.
The throne of what?
The throne of what?
The throne... the throne of turn down for what?
I would totally sit upon that throne.
The throne of turn down for want.
Turn down for what? Why is there not a parody of that? Why does that not exist?
Because that song is rubbish.
True. True.
We must never speak of this again.
But for this fight, I'm going to use friendship for Benhart of Jugo, aka I can't do any damage to save my life, and Head of Bengal, aka I can deal all the damage in the known universe with my giant friggin' sword, machete thing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can we beat the Throne Duo before the stream ends, and before I completely and utterly rage quit? There's only one way to find out, and it involves pressing that X button. Friendship is magic. Let's go. And now you might be thinking to yourself, well, what's the point of sequence breaking this fight? Well, the Throne Defender's shield is the shield I want to upgrade to, because it's freaking great. 100 physical defense shield with great resistances against lightning and other elemental attacks. It's just super freaking good. And if you don't agree with me, then that's fair enough. You probably like everything. Now there is something to keep in mind with this boss fight. Once these guys do hit to their halfway, they will enchant their weapons, turning their weapons into beasts. I think they both get enchanted with electric, so if you do have good electric resistance, I believe you can find. Oh my god! I've never been hit by that attack ever! And I just got hit by it. Wow.
Yeah. 55.
Wow. The fight is not that easy. But will we be able to defeat the Throne Duo? Well, we'll have to find out next time.